Okay, so quick recap before we get into this video because it's got a bit of a backstory to it. So the last video I uploaded of fighting a galleon. While I was making that video, I noticed one of the guys had the name TV in his name, so I thought, well, he's obviously gonna have a Twitch channel or a YouTube channel or something. And I looked up his name, found his channel, and all of the crew he was with were all streaming. So I thought it would be quite interesting to watch the VOD from their perspective, just to see how the fight went from their end. And they'd all deleted the VOD from it, so I couldn't watch it. But I decided to throw a couple of them a follow. I don't really know why, to be honest, at the time. I just did. And then about a day later, I've got Twitch pop-ups come up on my computer, telling me when there's someone who I follow starts streaming. I was in the middle of playing Sea of Thieves, and the pop-up popped up. So I clicked on it, and I watched a little bit of the channel. And then he said something that kind of enticed me to start talking. I wasn't really bothered. I had it on my other monitor, just watching what he was doing while I was playing my game. I was sailing around, so there wasn't anything going on. So, as I often do, I watched what's going on in someone's stream in the background. But like I say, he said something that kind of enticed me to start talking. And, well, you'll see how it goes. Now, I was quite nice. Well, nice. I wasn't nice. That's probably the wrong word to use. But I was polite. That's probably the right word to use. I wasn't being horrible. I wasn't being an ass. But like you'll see, it doesn't take him long to kind of set himself off. I don't even say much to do it, but he kind of gets himself riled up, which it just escalates and escalates. But we'll crack in and we'll start off from where I start talking, or where he first responds to me.
That's my pet peeve, Jade. I fucking hate it when people won't have a proper ship battle against you. They jump on your ship like little turds and fuck with you.
Oh no.
Right, so that there is obviously the comment that I responded to, because that is basically what I'd done to him. I jumped on his ship and killed him a lot. So yeah, that was kind of what enticed me to start talking. He also then started doing a really terrible Scottish accent, which I combined that along with the comment into a joke to begin with. I was just there to chill, and I wasn't there for a fucking argument, which it kind of turns into. Well, it's more him arguing with himself, to be fair, most of it. But yeah, that's what it was kind of. It started out as just trying to have a laugh, but okay.
I'm now offended as being Scottish and someone that jumps on your ship. And, well, you know what to do. Don't put your foot on my ship.
Tell you what, why don't you make a hard left and basically go the opposite
You mean like
direction?
I did to you?
Mm-hmm. And we'll turn the sails as
Did you
go.
now, huh? Did you fucking step on my ship? Did I slash you to fuck? Anyway, I sent you on my own, and your buddy got mad about it. Then I figured from the way he was talking, he was 100% of streams. I had a look and I was right. Then it turned out you were all streamers. Yeah. I mean, which buddy was that? Thing is, it's because for me it's about the boat battles. It's about engaging someone in a boat battle, ship battle. You get the ships for free after all, and this game is called Sea of Thieves.
Alright, here's the actual part of the conversation that I quite enjoyed, because well, it didn't really last very long, right enough, but this is the part that actually kind of interested me, because he's one of these people who doesn't like the whole people boarding each other's ship. He's a PvE player, as he states quite regularly throughout this conversation, and into further conversations with other people as well. But yeah, he's a PvE player who doesn't like people boarding ships specifically. He thinks if you're going to be in a fight, it should be cannonballs and nothing but cannonballs. That there is the part I'd really disagree with. Well, there's a lot about what he says I disagree with, but that part there specifically about the game is something I really fucking disagree with. Like you said, it's called Sea of Thieves, it's ship battles. You are absolutely correct in that point. The game is based on piracy. Now, a pirate's entire goal was to get on ships and steal their stuff. That is exactly what pirates done. That's exactly what piracy was. Getting on a ship and taking their stuff. You can't do that without getting on their ship. It's not my fault if I can lock down your ship and you can't take me out or get me off of it. That's not my fault. Get better at the game, right? Now, he goes on at some point later on about spawn camping, and I'll address that further in a little bit, but the whole argument about it has to be a cannon battle, ship to ship cannon battle, that's just bullshit.
For Scourge, Scourge is easy going, he won't mind. Was that the one you were like kicking off like, oh, you swore at me, and Scourge was like, I didn't swear at you, mate, and you were like, oh, you did. And then you kept on fucking like a cheating little pig waiting for us to spawn and hacking us from behind when we couldn't get a move on. Yeah, I remember you. Yeah, real honourable. Real fucking great pro player there. Bet you feel real good about yourself.
Right, the swearing thing, I don't know where they've got this from. you're free to watch the video from my perspective. I put it up before this conversation even happened, so it's not as if I've doctored it and then put it up. It's up on my channel before we even talked about this. I'd never mentioned swearing at all. The only part of anything that's even similar to that is where your mate called me shit or called me he said you suck. Okay, yeah, that's what happened. So your friend said I suck, and when later on in the video I said that he said I was shit. It was just a wrong word used, but it wasn't to do with swearing. It was more the point that he called me shit, and I was absolutely fucking slamming on you. That was the point of that. That was nothing to do with swearing. So your constant rants about me having a problem with swearing, this doesn't exist. I'm Scottish. It's part of our vocabulary. Feel free to go back and watch any of my videos, and you'll see that I've basically got fucking Tourette's. Okay, just onto that point about the whole spawning thing. I'm on your ship. You're going to spawn on the ship. I can't help it if you spawn next to me. I think if you watch the whole fight from my perspective, there's one time in the whole fight one of your guys actually spawns next to me and I kill them. I'm not going to stand there and wait for them to be able to see and kill me. Obviously I'm going to kill them. I want to sink your ship. It's just a fucking totally irrelevant argument. The rest of the time you all spawn and are running around the ship when I kill you, and it's there to see. It's all on video.
It's more, dude, you're the kind of fucking player that I used to run into on DayZ who sit up the fucking Northwest Airfield for like hours on end shooting fucking freshies or people without gear. Like, it's about engagement, innit? This is more of a fucking player than you, because at least they're trying to fight us on a ship.
It's totally irrelevant what happens in DayZ when you're playing a different game, but like I said in the thing, and you'll read out in a second in the video, I made a full fucking series on being friendly in DayZ. Like, I have played every style in DayZ. I played DayZ from the Arma 2 mod, the original mod, all the way through all the different mods that came out for it, and then into Arma 3, Breaking Point, and XL, etc., and then into the standalone. I have played every style of player in DayZ. Yeah, so I don't know why this is irrelevant. You brought it up, but yeah, I have played as every kind of... I don't think I've ever really played... You know what, actually that's not true, I have played as a camper before. But again, like I say, I've played every style. But you're about to contradict yourself, just hold fire.
Friendly in DayZ. I mean, I'm not. I kill anyone who I run into because DayZ like grinds the love out of you, like penny through the washing machine.
See, now I get it. So it's okay for you to kill people whenever you want to kill them, but not for anyone else. Okay, that makes sense. Yep, makes sense.
Prefer just shooting cannons at each other all day long until someone runs out of supplies. Not having a go, just trying to understand mindset. Yeah, I would, dude. I run into people regularly that get mad about it.
Alright, so my next comment's kind of long, and he sort of mumbles it so you don't get to hear the full thing. So what I say here is, so you prefer just shooting cannons at each other all day long until someone runs out of supplies. I'm not having a go, just trying to understand the mindset. I run into people regularly that get mad about it, but never get the chance to actually talk about it. That's a perfectly reasonable thing to say. I think actually most of the things, in fact everything I've said up until this point is actually kind of reasonable. I've never had a personal attack on him, I've never commented on him as a person or even as a playstyle, even I've just kind of been kind of chill. But as you'll see in a second, he's going to go off with like without being provoked at all, really. There was no poking of the bear in this situation.
But never get it. Yeah, dude, because it's low. It's fucking cheap. You know what I mean? Like, fight us in the ships. Don't come over like a little fucking weasel, pulling the fucking anchor, hacking on us when we respawn. It's fucking cheap, and if it's how you get your victories, fair play to you.
Alright, so if you want to have your battles with these cannons, you know what, that's completely up to you, and that's your choice, I respect that. But you can't then force other people to do the same thing. It's a sandbox pirate game, like you can do whatever the fuck you want, that's kind of the whole point. It's open world, you can do and play any style you want. You want to be friendly? Be friendly. You want to be PvE? Be PvE. You want to PvP? PvP. You want to fight in a certain style? Do it. Like, that's the whole point of the game. You can't dictate to me how I can play. There's absolutely nothing wrong with boarding. If there was something wrong with it, you wouldn't be able to do it.
Baby.
Oh shit.
Wow. You're so awesome. You sank a boat. You sank a boat that has nothing on it. Congratulations, you fucking noob.
Why are you running it, pussies?
Yeah, thank you. Thanks. You actually did us a favor.
I just want to say, I fucking love this other crew. Love them. These are my kind of fucking players.
I don't know, man. There were 4 of you and 1 of me. Mate, you were on a fucking ship with 3 other people, and you were waiting for us to respawn when you can't do fuck all, and you were slashing on us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so like I said in the original video, I was in a random open crew. I got on your ship, actually not on my own if you watch the original video. I did have a teammate come on the ship with me, but he sat in the crow's nest the whole fight. But my point was I locked down your ship on my own. That was what I was trying to... I wasn't even trying to prove, I was just trying to say, explain the situation. Like, I was on your ship on my own. My team weren't helping. And the reason I kill you over and over again is I'm waiting for my ship to come over to put holes in you to sink you. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm not doing it just to be a bad guy. Well, I'm being a bad guy, I'm being a fucking pirate, I'm trying to sink you. But I'm not just doing it for the sake of doing it. I'm waiting for holes in your ship to sink you. That's what I'm waiting for.
I'd say if you enjoy doing that, that's fine. I'd love to be able to avoid the server that you were on though, because I don't want to play with you. Don't want to play on the same server as you. That's just me though. I literally think this game should have the ability to do a PvE and a PvP server, and they can put little fucks like you all in the same server. You can fight each other however the fuck you see fit, and I'll just stay playing the game how I want to.
Now, see, this is kind of the biggest fucking problem with this game, is people like you who want the easiest fucking life possible. It's a pirate game. Like your friend says to me at one point, put on your fucking big boy pants. You're going to have to deal with other people, and other people are going to want your shit. It's a pirate game. It's the whole fucking point of the game, is stealing stuff from each other. If you don't like it, fuck off onto your private server on Ark or on DayZ, whatever, and you can fucking circle jerk your pals all you want. It's a pirate game, open world. We're going to steal your stuff, and I'm not going to fucking apologise for it.
I mean, unless
the fact that he's coming into your stream and talking shit and like causing issues, that's pretty fucking low in itself.
Just a little comment for your female friend in the background there. I didn't come in and cause shit. I was actually pretty fucking polite about the whole thing. It was your friend here that got fucking heated all on his lonesome, and got pretty wound up and mad for really nothing. You're welcome to go back and watch your own VOD of this whole thing happening, this whole conversation, and read the comments when I'm typing them. I'm polite as fuck. It's you guys that got heated and started getting abusive. I didn't do anything. I didn't once call you anything or say anything about you or any of your people on your channel. I did nothing. I was just talking about a playstyle in a game, and you got fucking heated over it.
Yeah, spawn camping is cheap as fuck. You don't do that shit. You just don't. Put on your big boy pants, grow the fuck up, and actually fight like a goddamn man. Or a woman. Stop being a little bitch.
I also want to raise the point that this girl in the background just keeps chiming in when she doesn't know what the fuck we're talking about half the time. Like, she wasn't part of the original situation, and she keeps thinking she was. I think she's getting mixed up with some other fight they had, but she keeps fucking chiming in with shit that's just not fucking relevant.
No, like I said, dude, it was the fact that you stood on the back of the ship, fucking hidden out the way, eating food, and as we spawned in, you slashed on us and fucking killed us before we even had a chance to bring our weapon up. Like, you didn't have the balls to, as it fucking says in a tavern, take it to the seas.
Alright, once again, out of that whole fight, I think that happened once where one person wasn't properly spawned in yet, or they were standing there but like they couldn't move or whatever. It's not my fucking fault you're standing next to me when it happened. For the rest of the fight though, like, you were all moving around and trying to hit me and fight me back. The whole going on the back of the boat thing, like, I jumped down once to eat food while I was doing it and then came straight back out again. I wasn't hanging around at the back of the ship. I was moving around. Again, watch the video. I'm jumping around the ship the whole fucking time in plain sight. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I'd say though, dude, I would really love for this game to have the ability for me to go on a server where I never run into people like you.
We're right next to the
This pretty much sums up you in a fucking nutshell. You'll block out everyone who's got an opposite opinion or opposite anything to you. You'll just, like, I mean, I'm not the only one that talks to you in your chat. One of my friends comes in later on in it, we'll get into that in a bit later, and another crew comes in with an opposite opinion to you as well, and you just block them all or ban them all. Like, you just don't want to hear anyone that's got anything to say that's not your fucking opinion. So you're just, like you say at one point, you are just sitting in a fucking echo chamber of your own opinion, which, by the way, you're totally entitled to do. It is your channel, you can do whatever the fuck you want with it, but don't, get mad when other people have opposite opinions from you.
Yeah, and we killed you quite a few times as well, which was what was ironically funny. You kept on dragging your little bitch ass back over to our boat, and then we killed you a couple of times, you killed us a fair few times, and then we fucked off, we just got on with our day. You probably then weaseled off and fucking did the same thing to every boat you ran into. Like, if that's the way you play, then I want you on a different server to me.
I'm just going to make the point here, by the way, that you came to us. We were sitting at a fucking skull fort and your ship rocked up, started shooting at us. You brought the fight over, you wanted a fight, you got the fight. What's your problem? Because you got beat? Because you don't like the playstyle that I used to defeat you? Now you're going to cry about it and want to have your own fucking server? Grow the fuck up, my man.
You forget you attacked us first. In a ship. And you just said it was just you. So was there more than one or not? Because we attacked you in a ship.
We don't just randomly attack people for no reason.
So it's us
It's
now.
usually
Exactly,
provoked.
exactly, Ozzy.
He seems to think here that he's kind of caught some kind of grand conspiracy about, or I'm talking shit. Like I said, I was the only one boarding your boat fighting you, is what I was talking about. Like, there was another ship. Like, we had a ship. I was on an open galleon crew. But my guys weren't doing anything in part of the fight. They weren't part of what was going on in that exact situation. That's what I was talking about. That's why I was meaning 1 versus 4. But yeah, it's not really fucking relevant anyway.
Ozzy.
I mean, you can say that you're being reasonable, but in all honesty, we don't just attack anybody to attack them. We just don't do that. We're not that kind of people.
They were randoms and didn't do anything. Well, we were randoms, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't mean fuck all. Everybody you run into a game is a random if you don't know them. I randomly do acts of kindness on people. I try to befriend people. I don't fucking sit waiting for them to spawn and slash on them like a cheap little bitch.
What the?
Yeah, you really do seem like the nice, friendly, kind, thoughtful person, you know, when you're sitting there giving me abuse. And I have said, again, nothing, not one word against you in terms of your personality or even your playstyle. Like, I haven't actually said anything negative to you whatsoever. But you've just whipped out the fucking douchebag and it's like all on your fucking own. So yeah, you're really showing, yeah, you're definitely a nice guy. You're a nice person. You know, I definitely want to be around you.
Fuck. This game right now.
That's true. We were sitting in a fort. You were sitting in a fort? Oh, dude, I'm not even about to fucking debate it. I can't remember what happened 10 minutes ago, so I can't remember you.
And that, kids, is why you don't smoke crack.
Thank you, that guy. Sit there and watch the rest of the stream, unable to fucking voice your little maggot opinion. Oh, fuck off. I really couldn't care less, mate. If I ever see you again, it's going to be far too soon.
Okay, so from this point, one of his mods has now banned me from his chat, so I can't talk. I can watch, but I can't interact with anything. So just keep that in mind. From now on, he's now setting himself off. I'm not even having to say anything, like not a word. I don't speak to him ever again. Like, he just goes off on himself.
No, yet. Oh, why don't you think my form of gameplay is equal to yours? Because it's not, mate. You're low. You're what we consider scum. My favourite bit was where he had the fucking balls to say that he was friendly on DayZ. Like, yeah, right, oh cunt. I don't fucking believe that shit.
I don't believe that at all.
Fucking right.
I mean, I don't really care if you believe it or not, but I did have a 13-part series on it. But yeah, I mean, I was friendly for a very long time on Dizzy.
I mean, I accept that I kill people on DayZ on site. I don't.
So, like I say, you're just a fucking hypocrite, mate. You kill people on sight on DayZ, but then criticise me for killing people in Sea of Thieves. Yeah, it's fucking makes loads of fucking sense.
And this was the other night. Like I say, he's saying that he had randoms on his on a galleon, but we started off as an alright fight. But we were fighting, and he's full of shit as well. We were fighting a fucking ghost ship, and they sailed on by and started shooting at us.
Again, that's not true, and I have video of it. We were sitting at we had stolen a key from another ship, and we're using it to unlock that fort that we were sitting at, and you guys rolled up and started shooting at us.
And then they kept on. We can't do it because we're not on a galleon. But you know, on the galleon, there's the balcony outside of the captain's quarters. They were sitting out there, and they were eating, like, they must have had meat, like cooked meat. So they had more health than we had. And they were sitting out there waiting for us to respawn back in, and they were slashing on us. And then they were going back out and fucking hiding and eating food. And then when we respawned, they was fucking killing us.
Again, none of that's true, and I'm so fucking glad I uploaded that video to prove it as well. Like, before this conversation happened, I uploaded it, so like, there's no, like, I can't doctor it now. It's already up there. So yeah, feel free to go and watch it. None of what you just said is fucking true.
If you can't earn a thing through effort in a game, it's not worth it.
Why are you?
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. You should earn everything through effort in a video game. But what was that you said? You want a PvE server to get rid of all the players like me? Is that not the easiest fucking way to do it in this game?
I've got his gamer tag and IP.
That little fucking weasel.
Like, I got your shit.
Because he came.
I've got his name and his address as well.
Right. Well, don't say that on stream.
What?
Don't. Well, yeah. Don't say that on stream. I don't want him to get. I don't want him to get any abuse.
Just in case, innit? Just
Yeah,
in case
yeah.
there's
Of course.
an issue, I've got his back, don't worry.
Now, his friends just joined their chat. This guy was in the original video. He was one of the original people who was in the fight. Has just looked up my name and my IP address, and he looks for me on Facebook, etc. Now, that's doxing me, my friend, and your friend's going to point it out real quick that you can't do that on Twitch. And he'll say himself, it's perfectly legal to do so, yes, but it's also against Twitch's terms and services. So, yeah, good luck with that one. But not only that, the details you get, it's the wrong fucking person. You could look up some poor fucking kid that's got nothing to do with this, and you start talking about their personal details all over your fucking stream. It's not even me. Like, do I sound like I'm 17 to you?
Of course.
I've got his back, don't worry.
No,
Trust
yeah.
me, I've obtained all of his information completely legally. It's all out there on the interwebs for you to freely have a look at. I know what school he went to. I know what he's graduated with.
Jesus fucking Christ.
There you go. Yeah,
You
told you.
dumb enough to put it online.
No, yeah, and then come kind of looking for me and you as well.
How old is he?
38.
18.
Are you fucking shitting? What's more annoying is that I'd made this whole fucking rant to both Celine and Sapphire about how, oh, it's the American servers that I think are the ones that are really toxic, and people are really toxic on there. The European ones are full of lovely people.
You're not allowed up there.
And then,
Drives a blue Corsa.
oh wow, blue one. Whoa, what a look! I bet he's got shit wallpaper too.
And here we are again, back on the whole talking about personal information about someone who's not even fucking me, and then slagging off my wallpaper. What the fuck is that? Is that how desperate we're getting here? Keep in mind, by the way, I haven't said anything since way back when he banned me from his chat. I haven't said a fucking word. He's now ranted about me for fucking about an hour straight, and then his friends went on and found my personal information. Well, what he thinks is my personal information is actually some poor kid that's got nothing to do with this. But yeah, does this really fucking add up? And also keep in mind, by the way, if you go back to the start of this fucking video, I said nothing that provoked this. This is like way fucking beyond what I said. I came in and started talking about a game and ways of playing a game. I mean, I barely said very much at all, if you remember. And you're free to go and fucking check his VOD for what I said. I've not edited that part out or changed in that part at all. This is like way beyond any of this fucking conversation. This guy is just blowing it up himself. Alright, anyway, I'm going to have to end this video here because it's going to get beyond fucking long. This went on a very long time. I've already edited the buttfuck out of this, like it is super edited down because he repeats himself quite a lot. There's also obviously parts in between where he's not talking about it, but he keeps coming back to it. Don't fucking worry about that. So I think what I'll do is I'll make a part 2 where another crew from his game gets involved in the chat, and there's a bit of controversy in it. And yeah, you know what, I do play a part in that. I'm not exactly proud of it, but yeah, there's a part in this I do play. But it was more, do you know what, it was the fucking trying to dox me thing, that kind of, like, all of this I was laughing at up until that part. That was kind of, well, it wasn't even the fact he was trying to dox me. I don't really care if you find out who I am. I couldn't give less of a fuck. But you've now gave out some, or started talking about some poor guy's fucking personal information that isn't me. Start talking about his Facebook profile, and the fact that you've now obtained some guy's address and he's all these details, apparently he's all his college or his school. So yeah, that's why I kind of that's why I'm making this video, is to out you and your buddies for being, you know, toxic as fuck. Ironic, innit? Like, I admit I'm a toxic as fuck player. I will shit down everybody's throat that I play against. But this is next fucking level where you're looking at people's private Facebook things and, you know, giving sort of wink wink fucking threats towards them. And it's especially dangerous when you're doing it to people who, like, you get the wrong fucking details. Like, your moronic friend can't even look up the right person. If you want my personal details, you know what? Message me and I'll fucking give you them. You're welcome to come to my door at any fucking time. Because I'll just laugh you and your stupid fucking haircut and moustache back out the door. Anyway, like I said, part 2 is probably going to be a thing with this other crew coming into it. He gets fucking extra angry at them. It gets even more heated and ridiculous. And yeah, we'll see where that goes. Well, I know where it fucking goes. But if you guys want to know, yeah, keep your eye out for the next video, I guess. Anyway, peace.
Shut up, bro, baby. Not make you shut up. You shut up.